In the eternal war for household dominance, there are two players. One is governed by joyful chaos and a strict adherence to the rules. The other, well, the other is Chewie. And Chewie doesn't play by the rules. He is asterisk the rules. Our story begins with the sunrise perch, a perfect, warm rectangle of sunlight on the apartment floor, the most coveted resource in the entire home. Chewie, a furry, serene loaf of a cat, is already there. His eyes are slits of pure contentment. Enter Marley, a high-energy beagle, tail wagging a mile a minute. He sees the sun patch. His eyes go wide. Okay. Prime morning sunspot. Critical for vitamin D and strategic napping superiority. Currently occupied by hostile forces. But the treaty of last Tuesday states, first to the spot after 7 a.m. has squatter S rights. My internal clock, calibrated by the smell of downstairs bacon, reads 7:02. By the laws of this land, it's mine. Marley approaches, full of purpose. Ahem, excuse me, Chewie. Treaty of last Tuesday. 7:02. You gotta, despot. Chewie doesn't move. Doesn't twitch an ear. He is a mountain of pure cat. Marley nudges him gently. Then less gently. It's no use. Chewie simply goes limp, becoming a furry beanbag of a movable mass. Inertia. He's using inertia against me. Marley tries a new tactic. He lies down next to Chewie, right on the edge of the sunbeam, hoping to crowd him out. As he wiggles closer, Chewie, with his eyes still closed, lifts one paw. He extends his claws and ever so slowly hooks them into Marley's favorite chew toy, a blue donut, dragging it into view. Marley's focus shatters. Hey, that's a diversion I'm not falling for. Is that the squeaky part? Chewie bats the toy. It lets out a faint, dying squeak. Marley's resolve breaks. He pounces, wrestling the toy joyfully out of the sunbeam and into the shadows. In that instant, Chewie expands, absorbing the entire sun patch. He lets out a single, soft, triumphant breath. Chewie, 1. Marley, 0. Next up, the Great Plate Paradox. It's dinner time. Sam, they're human, prepares 2 bowls. Kibble for Marley, expensive tuna for Chewie. Standard dinner deployment. My bowl hits the linoleum. His bowl goes on the counter. The vertical advantage clause is unfair, but it's in the bylaws. I can work with this. Sam puts Marley's bowl down. Marley dives in, crunching away happily. Sam then places Chewie's bowl on the counter, but Chewie is nowhere to be seen. He's on the windowsill, pretending to watch a bird. Sam just shrugs and leaves the room. The second he's gone, Chewie is a blur, silently leaping to the counter to begin his delicate feast. Marley finishes his kibble and looks up. He sees Chewie feasting on high-value tuna. A deep, primal injustice stirs. Unacceptable, cross-zone procurement. The food is in the counter zone, but he's consuming it during the floor zone feeding window. This is a loophole. Marley trots to the living room, whines at Sam, and leads him back to the kitchen, pointing his nose urgently at the cat on the counter. Sam sighs. Marley, no. Down. Chewie, bad cat. Chewie caught red-pawed, doesn't flee. He freezes. Then, he looks slowly from Sam to his tuna bowl. He lets his jaw go slack, and a single piece of tuna falls from his mouth. He then looks at Sam with an expression of profound, hurt confusion, as if to say, Who? Me? I was just checking this for you. It smelled off. Sam's heart melts. Oh, you were just investigating. Sorry, buddy, he pets Chewie, who purrs, shooting a look over Sam's shoulder at Marley. It isn't a gloat, it's pity. To make up for the false accusation, Sam places Chewie's bowl on top of the refrigerator, the ultra-high ground. Marley watches, jaw slack. He has somehow made Chewie's life even better. He's not just playing the game. He's rewriting the rules while we're playing. Chewie, 2. Marley, 0. Later that afternoon, a new challenge. The warm rectangle protocol. A patch of sunlight has moved to the couch, and Marley is napping peacefully in it. Chewie enters, observing. He wants the spot, but not on top of the dog. He hops silently onto the back of the couch, sizes up the situation, and with scientific precision, nudges a book off the side table. Thump. Marley jolts awake. Intruder. Noise. He barks, leaps off the couch, and charges towards the fallen book, sniffing it furiously. In those 3 seconds of chaos, Chewie flows from the couch back onto the no-vacant sun-warmed cushion. The perfect takeover. Marley realizes what's happened. He stops barking, his ears drooping. He walks slowly back to the couch and looks at Chewie, who was already feigning sleep. In a sad, quiet whisper, Marley says, You used my own duty against me." For the first time, he doesn't seem angry. He seems like a student who has finally understood the fundamental theorem of the universe he lives in. That night, a thunderstorm rages. Marley is terrified, a quivering mess hiding behind an armchair. Chewie, who usually ignores the dog, is sitting in the middle of the room, watching him. Marley whimpers. Chewie stands up, but he doesn't go to Marley. Instead, he walks to the hall closet and scratches pointedly at the door. Sam gets the hint and pulls out a soft, fuzzy blanket. But Chewie doesn't take it to his cat bed. With great, exaggerated effort, he drags it across the floor and drops it at Marley's feet. Then he turns and walks away, hopping onto his cat tree to watch the storm from on high. Marley stares at the blanket, then looks at Chewie's back, high and safe. He slowly crawls onto the blanket, burrows into it, and his breathing begins to slow. The fear lessens. He understands. This isn't a truce. It's a demonstration. He wins the sunspot. He wins the food. He wins the warm rectangle. He wins every game we play. Because he's not just playing my game, he's playing a bigger one. And sometimes, in the big game, the move is to give the other player a blanket. Marley sighs, a sound of deep, weary, accepting wisdom. He always wins, he says to himself. And I know it. High on his cat tree, Chewie watches the lightning. His tail gives one slow, satisfied flick. In the game of pet, you don't win. You just learn. Thanks for watching our little story about Chewie and Marley. If you enjoyed their silent war, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more animated tales. We'll see you in the next one.